everybody. How are you? Good afternoon to you. So, I just got through eating my lunch and I noticed that Chantal had been live a couple of times today. So, what's been going on with Foodie? Well, let's see. Yesterday, she was rather quiet, except for releasing a really messy, disgusting mukbang where she was just basically throwing caution to the wind and basically giving the attitude of, I don't care, saying that she wasn't going to celebrate Ramadan, she wasn't going to put up decorations, and then, and then, and then she did two lives, and I haven't fully looked at both of them, but I have seen clips on Twitter where Anime Sucks is back in the picture. I don't know what happened between them. I suspect that something happened before. He was upset with her, and that's why he stopped coming to her chats and giving her money. But he's back now under the name Anime Sucks. He gave her, I believe it was $300 today. So, question, Foodie, what happened between you and Anime? Did you guys kiss and make up? Did you promise him something and that's why he's so cheery and in the chat? I also heard through the grapevine that Salah made an appearance in chat and Anime got blocked once again. But only after Anime gave Foodie about $300. But Salah did make an appearance in the chat. Don't know if it was the real him. We didn't see him in person on the live streams. It was just a name in chat, and that could be run by anyone. So there were some goings on, and I'm going to do the reacts to the live that she did. She went to a Mexican restaurant and she ate a meal and was being rather gross about it. But that is after this tarot react. So this reading that Sunburst Tarot is going to do for us has to do with Salah, Foodie, and the cat Julia. And the overall view of this reading is there's going to be parts of it that are going to stress you out a little bit, but let me just ease your mind in letting you know right here, right now, that there is a happy ending to this story, to the cat. So just be at ease with that. But there are parts of it I'm just like, really, Chantal? Really? But I want to give my thoughts to the reading that Sunburst Tarot did. And I hope you guys enjoy. And if you do, feel free to like and subscribe to my channel and give me a comment. Or you can look down below. Look. There's the link down below. For Sunburst Tarot's original video, you can give her a like. You can give her a sub and leave a comment and let her know that we appreciate her doing the readings on Foodie and giving us the insight that she does. So, without further ado, how about we just jump into this, y'all? I think that would be a good plan. So let me just go ahead and blow this up full screen so you guys can see everything clearly. And take it away, Sunburst.
Sunburst Tarot today. Well, I was just talking with someone, and I was Chantal, and what I want to take a look into, we've kind of seen that Salah is kind of gone. Chantal is in an apartment that's super, super clean. Seems like she's going to be moving out soon because she doesn't clean for no reason, or an apartment doesn't get clean for no gosh darn reason.
Yeah, especially when it comes to Foodie. Clean apartment who? Clean apartment where? She never cleans unless she has to clean, or she has somebody come up, words. Where are my words today? I swear I have my words about me. When it comes to Chantal and things getting clean, either she waits till the very last minute before she has to go to clean, or she hires somebody else to do it, or she asks somebody else to come in and do it for her. Clean is not something that she does naturally. So between the apartment getting all the way clean and her talking about cleaning out the fridge, cleaning out the cupboards, and y'all, listen, when do the cupboards and when does the fridge get all the way cleaned out? When you move, right? Because if she was just doing a simple visa run, visa hop across the border, there's no real need to do a full house cleaning or clean out the cupboards or clean out the fridge, right? Because you're just hopping over the border for a minute and coming right back. You know, you don't have to clean for that. But she's talking about doing some deep cleaning. So I'm wondering, Chantal, are you going to be coming home soon? Is that what that's all about? I guess we'll find out, won't we?
cupboards being emptied, the fridge being emptied. And so I want to see what the heck is going on with Julia. And I want to see what's the plan for Julia moving forward, as it seems Chantal is leaving Kuwait. Salah isn't around. So I want to take a look. What's the plan for Julia? What's going to happen to frickin' Julia? So let's just take a look. Remember, everything I'm saying is all alleged and for entertainment purposes only. So let's just get into it. What is Foodie's plan for Julia? The Ace of Swords. Why? I don't want to say this. Someone get a hold of Salah. I swear, I don't care what it frickin' takes to get a hold of him. Ace of Swords in the middle. This is all about, I'm going to communicate. I want to use this. I want to talk about Julia. I also get words that came to my mind. The highest bidder. Why is this? Because, well, I'm looking at you as in a completely new perspective, Julia. Why? From a material sense, like, I know the exact way I'm going to work with you. What can we do with you? Because the hopes and fears here is the magician reverse. Well, I'll just be a snake oil salesman then. Because reversed down here, unseen obstacles. The High Priestess reversed. Chantal, you sick bitch. I'm going to be strategic about this. I got to be strategic. But no, this is also working against her. There's some strategy going on around opposing Foodie here, Chantal here, when it comes to Julia. There's someone who's hatching a plan here. Positive energy. 5 of Pentacles. Chantal doesn't have the resources of which to take care of her anymore. Because here in the past, the Knight of Pentacles, you were investment. And then now here in the future, the Knight of Swords. Chantal is leaving. And now she's just trying to use Julia in whatever way that she can. This is...
I would like to remind Chantal of something. This is something that I heard about. Chantal, I heard long ago that before FFG rescued BBJ, and that's exactly what happened. It was a pet rescue because of the severe neglect that was done to BBJ because of you. It wasn't just a pet rehoming. It was a pet rescue due to the severe, painful neglect that you put BBJ through. Before the pet rescue, the one where you got outplayed, the one where all of your evils to that poor baby was exposed, because FFG got BBJ, her and her family, and then BBJ was taken to the vet, and then everything that was wrong with her was exposed through paperwork. Before that happened, FFG reached out to you privately, and she offered you a large sum of money, and she also offered to sign an NDA, non-disclosure agreement, that she would just take the pet, give you a large amount of money, because there'll be an NDA, couldn't talk about it. You turned that down just because you didn't like FFG. You turned her down. Large amount of money was offered, an NDA, you turned it down, and what happened? FFG got BBJ anyway. And then we found out what you did to BBJ, the severe neglect of BBJ, the ingrown nails that happened not once, but twice. 5 nails embedded in her poor little toe beans, dirty infected ears, rotted teeth, kidney disease, UTI so bad that baby was peeing blood, matted fur, suffering from arthritis. I mean, there's so many things going on with that cat that you never bothered to treat. You never took her to the vet for. That happened. And now here we are. you're in Kuwait and you're going to have to leave either of your own accord or you're going to be forced out, like whichever comes first. I would hope that you would learn from your past mistakes, from your past experiences. If you're going to leave Kuwait, why not just take this simple path, the right path? And if Salah and his family want to take Julia in, why not just let it happen? You're going to be leaving anyway, stupid. Like, what is your plan for her if you leave? If something happens to her, what is your plan? To put her back out on the street? After having her inside for so long? And who knows what condition she's in. I've seen the screenshots of her, Chantal. Her fur is matted, which is not good because if the mats get too severe, they can go down to the skin and cause infection. But what is your plan for Julia? If you're using her as a bargaining chip to cause spite, you're using her as an instrument of your wrath and manipulation. That's just evil. That is just evil. Speaking of Salah and Julia, one is an animal, one is a person, but they both have something in common. Neither one of them like you, and neither one of them want to be around you. And you know this. So why not just do the decent thing and let them both go? Because you can't truly hold on to something that doesn't want anything to do with you. Like, you know that Salah has no love for you. He never will. Neither will Julia. Just let them go freely. Don't make an issue about it. Just let them go. Like, why hold on to things that want nothing to do with you? What benefit is there holding on to a cat and a person that want to be away from you? Just let them go. Let them go. Move on. You're going to have to come home anyway. You know, you should be focused on that, not focused on using an innocent animal to get back at somebody and manipulate a person to be around you when all along, you know, that person can't stand you and can't wait for the day you get your big butt on a plane and go back home. Just let him go. Let him go. Let the cat go. Don't cause any more harm. Don't cause any more hurt than you already have. For once in your life, be human. Have a little bit of empathy and caring and acknowledge that it's over. You're going to be leaving soon. Where you're going, I don't know, but just walk away quietly. Make this easy for everybody. Go on about your business. Because if you don't take the easy road and you're making it hard, you're in for a whole lot of consequences that you are not ready for.
Going for she's just a sick bitch. Whatever. I'm not even going to monetize this video because I don't care about it. But there's a plan here when it comes to getting Julia. Knight of Swords comes in very quick, goes in, goes out, gets her out of there. That's what I'm seeing here for Chantal's plan for Julia. Okay, that sick bitch. Someone get a hold of Salah. Tell him to get the cat away from her. Please and thank you. All right. Now we're going to take a look at Salah's plan for Julia because, yeah. What is Salah's plan for Julia? Oh my gosh. I'm seeing like SEAL teammate getting that cat out. Let's just see here. What's Salah's plan for Julia? The Queen of Pentacles reversed. Why? Chantal's too strong right now. Also, he's not able to track her movements currently. There's some sort of tracker she has on him that's allowing her to know where he's at all points in time.
Speaking of which, Chantal, like, everybody's been talking about how you're going out in the morning, especially, and you're not a morning person, you're more of a night owl person. So what are you doing? If Salah is staying with his sister, are you doing with Salah what you did with Nader? You know, you don't know what he's doing. You don't know where he's at. You're hoping to see him, find him, track his movements. So you're going out in the morning, hoping to catch sight of him, maybe driving by the sister's house. Is that what you're doing? You did that with Nader. Like, you got obsessive ways, stalkerish ways. Like, are you obsessing over someone that they have made it very clear they want nothing to do with you? They want to be away from you. They're even going so far as to move somewhere else, stay with somebody else. Is this feeling familiar? This should feel familiar. This should feel very, very familiar, because the same thing happened in Canada. When you were going back and forth with Nader, what happened there? Nader got into Dee Dee, and just to keep you away from him, he had Dee Dee stay with him at the crack house for a long time. And you didn't like that. You were foaming at the mouth to get to Nader. You needed your Nader fix. But there was a woman in the way. I feel that he purposely had Dee Dee there to pose as a block so you couldn't come over and you weren't knocking on his door. He used Dee Dee as a living, breathing block, as a barrier. And then he even went so far as to move to Montreal to be with Dee Dee. So we've got two men back to back that in both cases, the men that you got wrapped around, obsessed with, stalkerish with, they actually moved somewhere else to get away from you because of you just not acknowledging that it's over. The person wants to walk away. I should let them walk away. I should walk away too. But someone like yourself, there is no walking away quietly. There is no shaking hands and saying, we have differences we can't get past. Let's just shake hands and remain friends and go about our business. No, someone like you that's abusive, and you are abusive. You're a bit of a predator too. There's no walking away from somebody like you, because you don't consider the other person's feelings, what they want, what they need. It's all about you. And if you didn't say, I want you gone, I want you gone, you go away, shoo. If you aren't saying it, if somebody else says it, you take it as betrayal. You look at it from the hot flaming brain of, how dare you suggest such an idea? That's not what I want you to do. I am not ready to let you go. So because I am not ready to let you go, and because I didn't say so, and I didn't come up with the idea first, you got to stay right here. Even if you're drained all the way dry, and there's nothing more for me to take from you, and there's nothing more for you to give, and you're worn down to the nub, and you are at the edge of your patience, and you got a quarter of a nerve left, it don't matter. It's all about my say-so. You don't like it when somebody changes the narrative without your permission, or they do something out of your control. It makes you nuts. And you truly feel no remorse and no regret holding on to somebody that deep down they are burning with hatred, with anger, with frustration, with stress. You don't care. I think you actually get off on it. And I'm going to be honest with y'all, in my audience, I am actually scared for the cat. I'm scared for Julia. With everything that she did to BBJ, starving her, and Chantal asking for money from people to buy cat food, and she's using that cat food to feed Julia, which points in the direction of she doesn't even want to spend money on Julia anymore to get her food. I am scared that she might be at some point depriving Julia of food, because that's what she did to a previous pet. I'm concerned for the cat, and I really hope that Julia can find a good home with somebody, because unfortunately, when I look at Julia, she looks so sad, so incredibly sad. She doesn't want to be near Chantal. She's just there and she can't get out. But I hope somebody gets her out. But Chantal, for once in your life, be human. You want us to believe that you changed, that you're a good person, then do something good. Be merciful. The whole Kuwait thing is done. We all know it. We can feel it. You know that we can feel it. You know that we're picking it up. Tarot readers, girl world, we can see it. Just let things and people go that want to go, and then you can go too, to whatever new life you've got planned. Just go. But don't make a fight of this. Don't make it difficult. Don't be a jerk.
So he can't be the one that goes and gets Julia. Like I said, this needs to be like a SEAL Team 8, all hands on deck to get that cat out, because this is the one thing Foodie still has that connects her to Salah. And if Julia's just gone and gets out of there, and like his team was able to get her out, Chantal will crash out to a point of it won't, like, it's going to be bad if someone takes that cat. Because remember,
and I think I know why. It's not because she loves Julia. If she crashes out over the cat, it won't be because she is attached to Julia and she loves her. It's just that she's such a bad person that she uses things like pets to make her seem like a good person. That is the part of her public image, and it's important for her to maintain her public image. And without the cat around, she can't maintain part of that I'm a good person, I love animals image. Part of that disappears. So it's all about maintaining the facade of goodness, that she's good, but she's really not that good. Because if she were good, she would feed Julia. She would be changing and take her to the vet and feed her properly and brush her fur, because she's a long hair cat and all that good stuff. She would go beyond more than just showing her on camera and holding her. She would do a lot more. So Julia is just simply a prop and a tool that Chantal uses to get attention and to keep people in her audience who are pet owners and pet lovers and animal lovers in her audience. So without Julia, maybe some of them might disappear, and that could be the reason. It's an ego thing. It's not a I love animals, I love people, I have a good heart thing.
material influences here, the Four of Pentacles reversed, which is he's offered money to get Julia out. Chantal's not having it. Either he comes back or he doesn't get the cat. Hopes and fears here, the Two of Swords. He's very afraid that he's going to make a decision that he's not happy with, that he's not going to want to make when it comes to getting Julia back, or not getting Julia at all. There's a decision to make. It's like, what do I do? What do I do? She is holding this damn cat over his head. She is holding an animal over his head. This sick bitch. Okay, unseen obstacles, the Eight of Pentacles. I've worked very hard. There is a gosh darn plan here. Opposing energy, though, the Ace of Swords. Chantal is running her mouth. She is making threats. Positive energy, though. He's got a lot of options, and he's got lots of plans to get Julia. Because the past events here, the Hanged Man reverse, he's like, I see the writing on the wall. Or it's like, I couldn't see the writing on the wall, but now we're seeing it. Because here in the future, the Four of... I don't like that. He's not taking the offer Chantal is giving him. The additional information that we can get here, though. The High Priest. Healing. The King of Swords here. This feels like Dad. Again, I've been feeling this for a while. Dad or Salah's family is a cat family. Salah's family loves cats. Dad, I'm seeing here, Dad's got a plan too. Dad Dad has a plan. He's not going to, if Salah's father will not let this baby be hurt.
Go, Dad.
There's also been Chantal. I would be very careful with what you start threatening and what you start saying, because there seems like we're gathering evidence of what you've been doing. Give us the cat, or it gets sent to the police, to the Kuwaiti authorities, to the government.
Chantal, don't be stupid. Don't make the same mistake twice. You made it once with BBJ. Don't make the same mistake twice with Julia. You don't know what you're messing with. You forget where you are currently. You are not a Canadian citizen in your home country. You're in the Middle East, in a whole different set of rules. Do you understand? Whole different set of rules. You have no power there. Do you really want to tempt fate? Do you really want to play chicken in another country with people who will give you no grace, especially if you've done wrong? Do you really want to take it that far? I mean, this is going to be a test of your stupidity level. Are you going to be a little bit smart, or are you going to be dumb? If they have text messages, voicemails, proof that you're stalkerish, that you're unhinged, like all of that is tangible proof. All of it. Like, it shows a person's character. And the last few outings that you've gone out, you expressed fear about the police. I'm not quite sure why. Like, a person who's doing no wrong and committing no crime has no reason to feel fear, but yet you feel fear. Like, you're afraid of the cops there. Why? Have you done something wrong? Something that you can get in trouble for? Imagine how it's going to be if you escalate things to the point where the cops are knocking on your door. You know, you forget, Salah he's not someone that he's alone in Kuwait. He has family. And family protects each other. And he's got a family of many people, and they don't like you. Do you really want to light that pile of dynamite and see if it explodes? And if it does, are you ready for the consequences? Because there are consequences to your actions. You're oppositional, you are defiant, but this is not a battle that you could win. If they want the cat, if Salah wants to leave, just let it happen peacefully. Don't be a jerk about it, or you might land yourself in jail or in legal trouble. You don't need legal trouble right now, do you? I don't think you want to test the legal system over there. They will not be merciful, especially if people come forward and they talk about the things you've done and they show proof of who you are and your character. You don't want to test fate that way. You have no power there. You never did. And trying to act like you do is going to get you in bad, bad trouble. Just be smart. Let Salah go. Let the cat go. Don't make a fuss. Just focus on doing what you got to do in preparation for the next leg of your journey, wherever that takes you. And don't be cruel to people. Don't be cruel to Julia. She did nothing wrong. Just let go that which does not belong with you.
Just give us the cat. Otherwise, we will go to the authorities.
Mm-hmm.
You really want to go there? Do you really want to go there?
You know, Chantal, you've been fucking around. Do you really want to find out? In another country, do you want to find out? Are you ready to be in a Kuwaiti jail? Do you think that's going to be a pleasant experience? Do you really think so? I don't think you want that. So be smart. Use a couple of your brain cells. Give the cat back. Give her back. Let Salah pack his stuff and leave the apartment. It's just that simple.
Because that's what this is looking like to me. Dad's like, you want to go there? Okay, just give us the cat, give us his stuff, and we'll be out of your hair.
Right.
But if Chantal keeps doing this manic texting, I'm also hearing manic voices, messages, voice, everything, the drive-bys. Chantal, you might end up in a Kuwaiti jail cell.
Yeah.
Just saying. Just give him the cat and his stuff. So that's what I'm seeing here. I thought I would just do this really, really quick because I'm scared for Julia.
I'm scared too. I really am.
Do I want to do one more poll? Yeah. I'm just going to do one more really quick poll and be like, okay, what is the most likely outcome here when it comes to Julia? What's the most likely outcome? What's the most likely outcome? What's the most likely outcome for Miss Julia? Chantal, you sick bitch. What is the most likely outcome for Julia? She's going to be okay. She'll be okay. Hopes and fears. 6 of Wands. The cat is going to go with someone who cares for her. 2 of Wands. I've got to rethink my long-term goals, my plans, my manifestations of where I'm going. Someone has to leave. Someone has to go globe setting. Someone has to go. And I think she's heading to family, to a loving home, a family, someone very close from material influence here. It's like, I'll give you this. This is also happiness, the sun. Hopes and fears here. We're going to be triumphant. We're going to get her. The unseen obstacle, though, here, the 5 of Cups, there is going to be a sense of mourning, loss. Oh, God. Someone's so unstable right now. But they can't get her or give her. I don't. I don't know if we'll know where Julia ever ends up. I think we will. But this is going to be like a SEAL Team 6 type of thing that goes on. Chantal somehow knows every move that Salah makes. I don't know how, if she's got a tracker, if she's got some sort of like weird thing that tells her where he is at all points in time. So he can't go back and get Julia if Chantal is out and about doing whatever she is doing in Kuwait with the car and everything. Because as soon as it's like she's almost got like a notification on her phone that as soon as Salah's on the move or doing something, like she knows where he's at. She knows, oh, he's going back to the apartment. I'm going to go back and trap him really quick. She knows all of this. So, like, he can't go back. It feels like we're going to have a full family member, like, we need to get together and get the cat out. And if that happens and Chantal isn't able to know about that, we might see one of the biggest rages we've ever seen from Chantal's channel. So that's what I'm seeing here for when it comes to Chantal, Julia, and the such. So thank you all so very much for watching, and I hope to see you guys around. Feel free to join YouTube members, comment, like, subscribe, share this video out, and the such. Bye.
Wonderful reading by Sunburst Tarot. Very wonderful reading, and thank you for doing that for us, Sunburst Tarot. I really do hope and pray that Julia gets away from Chantal. She's like I said, she's got to leave Kuwait anyway, and she wants us to believe that she has changed, that she's loving of animals, caring of animals, but yet she's got yet another pet, and she's not trying to find a good place for it. Julia already has a good place. It sounds like Salah's family wants to take Julia in. Money has been offered. Chantal, I don't know what amount of money has been offered for Julia, but just take the money and go. Take the money. Let Salah and his family have Julia. Let Salah get his stuff. Let him leave. You can make up whatever story arc you want around that. I'm sure you will anyway. But just do things the right way. Do things the right way for a change. Like, I'm sure you're formulating a plan about where you're going to go when you leave Kuwait. Just don't make things harder on yourself than you have to. And especially don't make things harder on a poor 10-pound cat, if that's how much she weighs. Just don't hurt her. Don't be cruel to her. Don't starve her. She didn't do anything wrong. Just do the right thing. You didn't do the right thing by your previous pets. Do the right thing by this one. And that's all I'm going to say. So I hope you guys have enjoyed this tarot react. If you have, please like and subscribe and leave a comment. And please don't forget to look down below in the description for the original link for Sunburst Tarot's tarot reading. And give her a like, give her a sub, leave her a comment, and let her know that you enjoyed this reading today. So I'm going to go now because I've got a couple of reacts to Chantal to do. And I'll see you guys later. All right, take care now. Bye.